Hey guys, what's up? Today we talk about the movie Broken Arrow, and this DVD I got is only had screen format, but there's no kind of special features. So let me just say this movie deserves justice. This is the first time I'm seeing this movie, by the way. 1997, this movie came out, and I remember seeing the trailers for it so many times when I was growing up. You know, in the late. Well, I'm an '80s kid though, but still, growing up, I mean. Wow, very good movie, by the way. And you know what? After seeing so many '90s action movies, even though I didn't see that one until now, I gotta say, if I was doing an award show for the last great action villain in the '90s era, it's probably John Travolta's character. He really played a good action villain, you know. And let me tell you what this movie's about. This movie's about two friends, John Travolta's character and Tristan Slater, who are both pilot. They've been hired to fly this plane for a test run, right? And John Travolta's character kind of like betrayed his friend, trying to kill him, and he dropped like 2 nuclear weapons down the ground. And then he pushed his friend, pretty much pushed his friend out, you know. And John Travolta's character crashed the plane, and then that's when you get your story, and you find out that John Travolta's character is the villain. Of course, you know, you see the beginning part of the movie, you know, and then you find out that he got these men he hired, and he was getting paid for by this guy to carry these 2 nuclear weapons, you know, and he was gonna get paid for it so he could hold the United States get a ransom out of the United States, so he doesn't have to blow up the weapons, you know. Or you got Tristan Slater's character, and then you got a female police park ranger who decided to work together and team up to put a stop to John Travolta's character and try to get the nuclear weapons back, pretty much. And you got the military, you know, scrambling around, you know, like trying to find out what happened to the warhead, what's going on. They're sending one of the agents, you know, to help to find out what's going on also. And let me tell you something. The action scenes in this movie is really good. Good shoot 'em up action scenes. Just like John Woo style action scene. He's the director of this movie, by the way. Let me say that. So that's kind of awesome. And hold on, I want to check something out. Oh yeah, and also this is what I want to talk about. The soundtrack, Hans Zimmer. I wonder why the soundtrack's good. And let me tell you, I want to talk about the soundtrack too for this movie, because the soundtrack is very unique for this action movie. It gave it like that spaghetti western style feel to it, and I think that's what John Woo was going for. You got these two guys standoff, because when you see the beginning part of the movie, you see like them like boxing, and John Travolta kind of start teaching them how to box and what to look out for when they were like friends, you know, before the plane testing situation after that. But still, you can see the eye-to-eye contact between the two actors, you know, playing these characters. But meanwhile, so let's just fast forward. Well, the military only hope is to get Tristan Slater to pretty much put a stop to John Travolta's character, you know, and as this movie progressed, I don't want to ruin too much, guys, because I feel like the movie was so well done. And as the movie progressed, Tristan Slater finally had two of the mines, and you know, one he had a plan to put, the 2 nuclear weapons, and he went into a mine, and he found that the mine was being prepared for something, you know. So it's pretty much John Travolta's character was gonna go over there, but the mine was kind of activated because Tristan Slater was trying to like deactivate it, but John Travolta kind of tricked him, saying he switched the circuits, so he activated by accident. So Tristan Slater had an idea about putting one of the bombs 2,000 feet in the mine so it could blow up, and the copper will cover the radiation explosion. John Travolta finally caught up. He started having a standoff like with his men against Tristan Slater and the girl. They battled it out, and John Travolta actually won that round. He took one of the bombs with him, while the other one is finally activated, while Tristan Slater and the female park ranger finally escaped from the explosion. And now they found out with John Travolta character and his men to go take the bomb to another place, but they try to get on the boat, you know, and then the men come in just in time, so they had to hide. Star, I think that's the actress' name, who played the park ranger, hide in the boat, so she got stuck, you know. And John Travolta's character Tristan Slater's character got captured by the military, but Deloy Lingro, his character knows what's going on, so he kind of like, well, Tristan Slater went with him, and then Tristan Slater had to tell him that, you know what, he's gonna take the bomb somewhere else. which he's gonna take to the train instead. So then you get your standoff when Chris Slade's gonna fight John Travolta and his minions on the train and save the girl also. And you got your epic action scene towards this train segment. I don't want to move too much, but let me just say, of course, the good guys always win at the end. So it's not a spoiler, but it's just, guys, the movie is awesome. It's fantastic. I wish I saw it when it first came out, but I'm glad I'm seeing it now. I might see it a second time later this week. Who knows? Great movie, broken out, fantastic, perfect. Great hero, great villain, environment. The purpose of this movie I like. Action, flawless, fantastic, flawless action. Anyway, peace, guys.